All right, everybody, so we left off with me adding the canvas to the outside of the camper. Here, I'm doing one of the doors, prepping those out just to kind of get a good idea of how I'm going to do them. And you can see I'm tacking in the canvas after it's been glued on. I'm ironing the corners, make sure everything's nice and crisp. And once that glue and everything dries, I'll get back at that. As for today, Mouse and I went and got some paint, Dura-Bright, elastomeric. You ready, Mouse?
Hold on. I'm checking the message boards. God, you're always in a rush, dude.
Okay. All right, so we're back here at the house. And grab this paint. We can get inside and get started. Hey, Mouse, you ready to do some work today? Ready to bust out some hardcore work today?
Actually, I think you've got this handled.
What?
You're gonna probably be alone. Yeah.
Alone?
I'm gonna go inside because the air conditioning's on and it's hot in here.
Well, let me put this stuff.
So if you could just, hey.
Dude.
Hey, dude.
What?
I need you, open this door for me so I can go inside.
Okay.
I'll go through the dog door. Just open this gate.
Dude. All right, guys, so Mouse and I went down to Home Depot. We grabbed a 5-gallon bucket of the Dura-Last Henry's elastomeric paint. Before I left, I did some research on the easiest way to apply this paint, and it says if you had enough paint, like enough to do several coats, to dilute some of it. So take a small portion, like a gallon or so out of my 5, and I'm gonna dilute it. And I'm gonna make it super thin, almost watery. The same way I had the glue. The thought process is that the fabric is gonna wick in that acrylic rubberized paint. Get right into the deep part of the fabric instead of just sitting on top. So I can do several layers of this watered down version of the paint, and then I can come back and put on several more layers of the finished paint. So I've got my work cut out today. Yeah, Mouse abandoned me today. She was like, you know what, I'm staying inside with the air conditioning, you daffy bastard. I don't blame her. But before we get started, I need to eat some breakfast. I'm a big fan of the high protein breakfast, so I made an omelet here with some bacon and cheese. I love these things. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it. Well, I guess there's no more stalling. It's time to put some paint on this bad boy. So I've already started, and you can see on here that paint is really getting soaked up into that canvas, almost to the point to where it looks like there's not even any paint on it. But I assure you, there is paint on this sucker. So I'm gonna go around probably 2 times with this really thin paint, and then I'm gonna go over it with the regular paint as is. But like I said, you can see the spots here where the canvas really soaked that paint in. So right here on the front, you can see I got 2 layers of the thin down paint. I'm gonna go back over it with the regular paint once I get full coverage. And I'm gonna just use up every bit of paint I got. I figure the thicker, the better. The more mils, the safer I am. And I bet you guys are wondering about all this weird stuff around here. What's he gonna do with it? Well, not to worry. I plan on covering it up with some trim, putting some reflectors up there, nice little wood piece. So that should cover all of that. Oh my goodness. Well, first 2 coats of paint are on. As you guys can see, that canvas is really soaking it up. It's a good thing I bought a 5-gallon bucket because it's gonna take probably all of it. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry. And while I do so, I think I'm just gonna lay down for a bit because I'm beat. All right, I think I've given this baby enough time to dry up enough to start putting on some regular coats, some thicker coats. I'm liking the coverage so far. It's looking really, really good. Next on my agenda, I'm gonna do the door. So I better get at it. As always, I hope you guys come back for some future videos and, get out there, explore this world of ours. It's beautiful.
Ill with ADHD and caffeine since 1976.